Thought it was the one, but I'm really just another hit. 'Cause it made me or with my kids.
Yeah, the difference is I can't hit my cat. You can hit your kid.
Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Alright, we practiced this earlier. I'm going to do my best, chat. Ready? Welcome to Spooky Sunday, everybody. The spookiest stream on YouTube. I'm Spooky. This is the gang. Special guest tonight, Fox Beach. Welcome to Spooky Land, my friend. Chad, I'm super hyped for tonight, you guys. Episode number 11. The weeks just keep flying by. It's almost insane. J2, how you feeling tonight, brother?
I'm feeling good, bro. How about you?
I know you got a nap in today.
Yeah.
Jakuda, what's going on, brother?
Much gaming, chilling, vibing.
Yeah, we're starting off the stream listening to some Fox Beach. I feel like a lot of the chat's going to be more familiar with the things that Fox Beach has done visually with a camera and is less aware of the music that Fox makes. So I wanted to make sure that we're going to highlight that tonight as we start the stream, guys. Episode number 11, Spooky Sunday. Hope you guys are having an amazing night, dude. We're upgrading every single week. I can't believe it, guys. Like, I have a camera now in the voice chat. So if you guys are watching right now and you guys want to join in the voice chat, you guys are more than welcome to come into the Discord, the Spooky Land Discord, and be part of the conversation. Brutal, how are you doing tonight, brother?
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome to Spooky Sunday, my brother. What's going on, chat? Hellraiser, Nina, Roshi, Digi, Dev, what's going on? Jazz, appreciate everybody for pulling up tonight, saying what's going on. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. We're just going to let some people kind of come in. We're listening to some Fox Beach music right now. The song's called Hate to See You Cry. Special guest for episode number 11 is Fox Beach. I'm really excited to see some of the stuff that we have here. If you guys are pulling up right now, you can see some visuals. Fox sent me a handful of different things that he had filmed and recorded over the past, how many years would you say, Fox?
They're like five going on 6 now, dude.
So if you guys are like really big fans of artists, like there's Gucci Highwaters right there, for example, JV right there. He was in our voice chat last week. There's Gucci right there. So if you guys are familiar with any of these guys, you are probably going to be like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. This is the videographer? This is really cool because it's kind of, in my opinion, guys, chat, I think it's cool to see the people that are like behind the cameras and the artists that are like not really always the ones that get all the obvious attention, you know? How important do you think it is, Fox, to have like the right visuals to represent like who you are as an artist or as a brand? Or
Super important. You gotta have like that connection on like visuals are just a way to speak to, you know, to everyone that, I don't know, like it's just a different way to connect with the music, honestly.
100%.
I feel like a lot of songs gain I feel like a good amount of songs gain traction with the visual, or if a song starts to blow up, it better have a visual for it already, or
100%.
one that comes in like right like week or two after. I don't know, the visuals really are a huge part to me personally, because it really brings the music to life.
I know for me, like honestly, I usually go to YouTube first to hear new music and shit. So if there's usually not a video, I might not like watch it or hear it.
Yeah, I don't like just seeing just like the picture to the cover art or whatever. I'm just like, where's the music video?
I'm the same with podcasts. Like if a podcast doesn't have a video, like I'm probably not gonna like listen to it.
We have a video. Hey, shout out everybody in the chat right now. Hey, shout out everybody in the chat right now, you guys. I could not do this without you guys. I just want to say, if you're pulling up right now, thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day, out of your week to pull up and to kind of just be a part of something different, something a little bit experimental, something that's still in beta. as Fortnite would say. You know, we're gonna keep growing and changing and be doing different things. And a huge goal of Spooky Sunday is to like build a community in which other artists feel like motivated and inspired to create new music. So as like a goal of Spooky Sunday, we do play community music. You can submit your community songs, anything that you create personally. You can't vouch for other people, but if you yourself create music, you guys are more than welcome in the Discord channel to
we
always
want to hear your music.
Yeah, we are definitely always listening to new music, I promise. If you guys are ever trying to put like music out, just put it in the community art channel, and then if you want it to be played on Spooky Sunday, you want to put it in the Spooky Sunday channel. And then what we do every single week, Fox, is we take these songs that were like submitted and we make a like a little playlist and we just play them on stream.
So sick.
We don't even worry about like like reviewing them or anything like that. It's just kind of like
we're just here to vibe to it.
Yeah, we're just vibing and we're just hanging out. What's
I
up,
love
Rachel?
that.
Thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate you. Soft Skeletons is here. I know that she's a big fan of yours and the things that you do. She's definitely a big Nothing Nowhere fan,
Yeah.
I actually specifically thought of her when I was booking you, and I was like, this person, somebody that's a big supporter in my community, somebody that means a lot to me, was like, would be really hyped to have you, and that just gets me really excited.
For sure.
So I'm super excited to have you here. Again, I can't thank you enough, dude. If we didn't have a special guest every week, I feel like we'd be missing something. You know what I'm saying, bro?
It worked out perfect, dude.
It really did, dude. Like, I just feel like, especially after last week, if you guys watched the episode with Haunter, last episode, it was like, very much about, I feel like the underground stories and stuff like that, the behind the scenes kind of thing. And I felt like Fox Beach would be like that perfect person to bring in here, like right after that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the perfect follow up to have,
You're right.
I am hearing music on my end. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I got to make sure that.
It's the activities tab, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Playing a bit. Yeah, it's playing the stream.
Okay, so is that what you were talking about before, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you playing the community music right now?
I'm not, no.
Okay. So do we have to close the activities tab for this?
Yeah, I would close, since it's yours, you have to close it. Close the activity tab, and I would throw up your stream with the audio.
I probably have to disconnect from the...
No, I forgot how I just did. I think if you right-click on yourself or something like that.
If you right-click on myself, and then what?
Give me 1 second.
I'll just disconnect.
Alright, that works.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so right now I'm not joining in. Donald, welcome to the voice chat, bro. How are you doing today, my friend? Dude, we're matching hats, bro. We're matching hats, dude.
So, Donald.
Dude,
Mine inside.
the legendary Young Kel is in the chat on YouTube. What's going on, Young Kel? Moon also here. Welcome. Brock, Roshi. Appreciate you guys for pulling up and being here, you guys. I feel like we're kind of making history, dude. We have somebody who I feel is super special, somebody that I reached out to, and I was like, hey, man, bless me. Will you please bless me? And we did it, gang. We got him. We got Fox Beach here with us tonight. This individual is definitely a more, in my opinion, behind the scenes person in the scene that you've seen a lot of their work and you never really got to see them. So that's kind of like really interesting to me. People like him and Haunter, who we had on last week, are like, the type of artists or people that I'm really excited to bring on because, dude, I like to find people before anybody else does. I want to have Fox Beach on here before you're on the Jimmy Kimmel show. So I can say, well, I had him first. You know what I'm saying?
This is my first interview or stream or anything, dude.
Let's go, dude. That's what we love to hear around here, bro. I'm just so excited because, dude, like, we're going to get into it. We got like 18 people in the chat, by the way, you guys. Make sure if you're here and you're watching, make sure to like say what's up, drop a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we have big goals around here. One of our big goals is to hit 1,000 subs so that we can partner with YouTube. Once we partner with YouTube, then when I drop my new merch, I'll be able to squeeze it right underneath the live stream so you guys can like check out all of my new drops. And that would be like my next big step as like, a business or whatever, Spooky Gang, and growing and being able to keep going. So let's make sure that if you haven't subbed, please do. And while we're also getting started here, I have to make sure that we have the community songs ready. So I'm going to do what we always have done in the past. I'm going to open up the playlist like we usually do on Spotify, and I'm just going to screen share it to the voice chat so you guys can hear what we're listening to as well. And that should be fine. Right, Bruto?
Yeah, that should work fine. That's how we normally do it. It's just if we were to do it the other way, it would make everyone have to listen to the stream audio, and it's going to create a console echo for them.
Yeah, so we're just going to listen to some community art music while we're vibing and getting to know Fox Beach a little bit. Fox Beach, where are you coming in from, man? Like, where are you located right now?
I'm in New York right now. I'm in Staten Island, to be exact.
No, you're not too far away from me.
We were
Where are you
talking
from?
Upstate New York by Syracuse and Buffalo and all that.
Oh, okay, dope. Yeah, just like a couple hours away.
Yeah, I used to work down by New York City.
Oh, sick.
So you were born in New York City, basically, Fox?
Yeah, I was born and raised out here, and pretty much spent my entire life here. And I did like 2 years in LA, but that was like later on.
I think that's got to be a different experience in and of itself. You know, like, I feel like where you are from, like, definitely plays a big part in, like, who you become in a way, because it's like, you know, I grew up in a very mixed, ethnicity area, and I think that like made me different than people that are only in like one sort of place. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody is like exactly the same and everybody's doing the same exact things, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it exposes you to like different foods and different stories and different perspectives. And I think that when I think of New York, and I think of an artist that's from there, I'm like, yo, you have to be experiencing everything, because New York is like the melting pot. It's like the mixture of literally everything. Everything is there.
Yeah, it's kind of where rap started too. It's like where a lot of things started. I don't know, you can kind of feel it. Like, New York is like super fast paced. Like, I think everyone's just like programmed like that out here. It's just like on the go, like move.
Yeah, especially down there.
Yeah, like city life is super different. Like, I'm not from like Manhattan or like that. Like, where I live is like 30 minutes out, but you still could be in the city or feel that rush like anywhere. Yeah, it's like one of the 5 boroughs. Like, so everywhere is just like that rush. I don't know. I feel like everyone has that in their DNA out here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna shout out a couple people that are in the voice chat today. Trash Boy, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Spooky?
It's Spooky Sunday, man. I woke up a little bit nervous because I thought to myself, yo, it's Spooky Sunday, you know? Like, I gotta get up and I gotta, like, do something crazy today, you know? And, dude, to have a bunch of people here in the chat is just so sick, you know? People to pull up and to show love to somebody specific that I literally go out and choose without anybody knowing about, you know? Like, I don't tell people who I'm gonna go talk to or nothing. Like, it's pretty much a secret, even to, like, everybody, and all of my mods pretty much even are like, nobody knows basically, Fox, like, who the next guest is until I drop it, you know? And
super sick that way.
It is.
Let it
like,
be a surprise.
That's better, right? Like, at first, when I first did it, I was like, I don't know if I want to even promote it at all, because I wanted to almost just go straight for the the complete organic vibes of it or whatever. But then I had certain artists that would be on here and they would be like, well, what if I want like my followers or whatever to like come and get to know me better or whatever? And then I'm like, oh, true, you know? So it kind of like little things like that have kind of changed my mind about certain things on here. And it is true, you know, you want your the people that do support you, you want them to know if you're doing something like this, because it's like a little bit different, you know? It's like, oh, if you like support me in my art and stuff, then, you know, check out this live stream I'm going to be on, and we're going to be talking a lot more about that. And also, like, I'm really trying to have people on here that are inspiring, and we're going to go over it later, but you've done a lot of really, really cool work with, like, artists that I would say a lot of the people in my Discord, a lot of the members in my Discord would have, like, tattoos of their music and stuff like that, you know, that people that this is our community, this is our audience, Fox. Like, you are so immersed in, like, everything that's happening in Spookyland that to have you here is like such an honor, and it's so perfect to have you, because, dude, I can't wait to show off. I can't wait to show you off, to show off like the things that you've done, and people go, oh, that was Fox Beach, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Do you feel as a videographer, even for like bigger artists, that it's like hard to kind of get like, the credit that you feel like you would deserve for like putting on? I don't want to say I'm definitely not trying to down talk to like artists. I'm not saying that they don't credit you or anything like that. But being a behind the scenes guy, like being a producer, being a somebody behind the camera, it's like it's almost hard to get your name out when you're helping other people get their name out in a way. And I feel like I've been in situations like that, and I was just wondering if you feel like it's kind of like that too, where you're doing really big stuff but people don't really recognize you for it in a way.
Sometimes I think that's like kind of the price you pay for being like behind the scenes, like it's not your job to be on the stage,
Yeah
you kind of like sign up just to help bring whoever's in the spotlight, you're helping their vision come to life more so, I think that's what it really is. I think like it's just like how you go about like the opportunities that you're blessed with at that time that like could like lead you to other stuff.
And I definitely, yeah, dude, I'm super excited because I know pretty much nothing about you as a person. The first time that I heard about you, check this out. The first time I heard about Fox Beach, like heard his name, it was by Splash Gang. Splash Gang, who I grew up with here in Minnesota, like on the same block. We grew up best friends and stuff like that. He's a producer. He's produced for pretty cool artists like Garden and Sewer Person and stuff like that. And he's the one who was like, he's very connected, in the industry because he makes music and he is in the know. I'm gonna say not connected, but he's like in the know. Like he knows about you. You know what I'm saying? Like he would know about you. And I'm like, I learned a lot from him about certain artists that I would never have known. Even Young Kel, who I brought up in the chat earlier, is an artist that I wouldn't have known without him. And it's like those people that put you on somebody, I got to give him a little shout out because he put me on you. I was up north in Minnesota. I was up in northern Minnesota, and me and my girlfriend were just staying at this random ass place. We just pulled over and stayed at this place. And I saw a fox just running across the beach, and I was like, dude, I got to film this. It's just too pretty. It's just too sick, And I pulled up my cell phone camera and I started filming this fox, and I posted it on Twitter, and Splash Gang tags you or something like that, and he's like Fox Beach or something, and I'm like, who is Fox Beach? And I kind of I went down a little bit of a Fox rabbit hole, and I was like, who is Fox Beach exactly? Because if Splash Gang is bringing you up, then I'm like pretty curious, And
you know how rare it is to see a fox too. Like I don't know like about Minnesota, but like seeing a fox out here, that's like seeing a unicorn.
No, absolutely, dude. They're very they keep to themselves more than a cat does, They're very private.
Super rare.
They don't like to be out and about and hanging out and to see a fox running down the beach like that on a beach like to a Great Lake like that, it's just like very different, it was like it really stood out to me. And I was just like, I remember just that moment where I posted the video and then Splash tagged you and I was like, Fox Beach. I followed you right after that. I was like, I'm gonna follow this dude because and that was in 2020, by the way, chat, if you guys were wondering. So it's been like a couple years now since we've been kind of connected in that way. And yeah, dude, like I said, like after kind of going deep in and like seeing like who you are, what you do, I was really, really excited because like I said earlier, you guys, like this is just the type of person that you're like, wow, this is really, really cool stuff. And it inspires me. And I'm really looking forward to just hearing you talk a little bit about like even we could start at the beginning and you could just say like, what about you in music or you in cameras? What came first?
It's definitely cameras. I started like shooting photos, I want to say in high school, like 2011, around there. Like I was just shooting photos at the time, and I think that was like my first time. I was like, oh, this is like pretty cool, like this is fun. But it wasn't until I was, I want to say 20, when I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna like pick up a camera and like try to make a career out of it.
Do you like, because you and I almost grew up in a similar era, do you like, were you messing with like VHS and like the little camcorders, like the little tiny?
I was like, when I was like super young, yeah, I had like a couple like point and shoot like the remember like this, I think it was like the cyber shot or something like that. It's like one of those old like point and shoot cameras. But I used to mess with those. Not really VHS, but my first camera, like when I was taking photos in like high school, was a Nikon. These were like the first like DSLR cameras too, which is like really crazy. Like what a time! Like when everyone was switching from film to like SD cards.
Yeah, and they were all looking for that like different step in like the field of depth and stuff, where it looked just a little bit more professional or cleaner or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like it was such a different time.
So chat, check this out. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, I don't know if you guys can't see this in the voice chat, but if you pull it up on your phone or whatever, I'm playing video footage that was shot by Fox Beach, and you guys are gonna definitely recognize certain figures, certain people in here, and I think it's really, really dope because these are like even artists that like Nothing Nowhere, for example. We're gonna talk about how you like linked up with him and like started shooting all this footage, because that's just nuts, dude. Like, I've heard that dude on the radio in Minnesota here now, and I've been listening to him for years, and
that's insane, because a lot of like this footage is like from the first album. Like this is 2016 or 17, I want to say 17 or 18. Yeah,
is
17.
Is he from New York?
No, he's from Boston. He's from Mass. But he would come and record down here at like the BMG studio for like his first album. So like anytime he was in New York, I would just like come film.
How important is it like visually, like with video and stuff, like how important is it like to just archive a memory or a moment and to like be able to hold on to it in that way, and not necessarily make it more about like business or whatever, but to just, because I feel like when I make music more for me than I do for others, because I look back on it and I really enjoy it, and I think about the memories I was going through and like the time I was going through, and it's just special in like in that way. And I feel like with video, like a lot of this has to be like, this has got to be like nostalgic for you to be able to look back on. And
100%, dude. I think that's like the biggest thing though, like what you said, it's just like doing it for yourself. Like a lot of these early videos, like I wasn't getting paid for it, you know? Like we were all trying to just hustle and, you know, make a name for ourselves at the time. And then once like the homies got into like position, like started signing and making money, that's when like the money started to come and things like that. But like you said, it's the most important part is just like making sure you love it and just do it for yourself. Everything else will like sort of like just happen for you. It's really weird.
No doubt, man. I mean, I'm on the same path right now. You know, it's like it's kind of hard to find your way. And we were talking a little bit earlier on before the stream started, just about like, you know, doing things differently. We were talking about shows specifically, but like, you know, it's kind of hard to make your own lane when you're doing something. You know, it's kind of hard to find your own way, even when you know what you want to do. You have like these pieces of this puzzle and you're just trying to put it all together, you know? And it's like sometimes it can be difficult to like know exactly what to do or where to go when you're trying to do what you love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the thing you also have to like always tell yourself is like really nobody knows. Like
true, 100%.
Nobody, like anybody you like look up to really, or like you know, in a bigger position, they are just as clueless as you are at any level. Like even now, like
no doubt,
this whole like game and like music and art and everything, there's no like set blueprint, you know? It's like that's kind of the beauty in it. You have to like wake up every day and like create your own game plan, you know? It might not work.
So were you?
Then you gotta try something else.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I couldn't agree more. But were you in how involved were you in the underground music scene before like you started doing videos and stuff? Like, were you reaching out to people or connecting, or like what was your first experiences like all right, I got this camera or something and I'm trying to actually do something, like anything at all? Like what was like the first memory that you have of like of just that, you know, any sort of inspiration to do something? Try to start at the beginning,
like music wise. Just
like you have this camera, you haven't filmed any music videos yet, or like you don't know any artists yet, you know? What at that point in your life, what were you thinking? What were you trying to do? What were you doing?
I was just making funny videos and just like anything just like fun little home things that I would like make with my friends around here, just like goofing around, and I would post those on Instagram. And then eventually from those, like me just posting for myself, I got a message from Lil West, and that's how like I got introduced into SoundCloud, which is like late 2016. There he is, right there on the screen. If
Let's
they're
go,
watching.
guys. Yeah, commentate on the footage if you'd like to as well.
Yeah. Oh, this was our first trip to LA. Like that's Dylan Brady of 100 Gex. Like this is before Gex is Gex, you know.
Wow. So you've worked with 100 Gex as well?
No, we just like early footage like this of like Wes being in the studio, them making songs together, things like that. But shout out them, shout out Dylan.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to your question, like yeah, I was just posting like random clips that just making for fun with my homies, and then eventually I think Wes saw like some of the VHS stuff that I was posting, and he was like, "Oh, I'm coming to New York for a show. Like, do you want to like shoot something?" And I was just like, "Yeah, like let's do it." This is like 2017, I think.
So you would say like Lil West would be the first artist that was kind of like doing something that was like, hold on, like I like what you're doing, and they wanted to kind of like work with you?
Yeah, 100%.
That's really cool. That's really cool. And that got you into the SoundCloud industry a little bit more, and you kind of like started seeing different artists that were in that like kind of pool.
Like at the time, I was probably listening to like, I don't know, do you know like Awful Records, like Father and like that, like early like party stuff like that. I listened to like a lot of stuff like that early on.
Yeah, the chat's loving the footage, dude. Donald says, dummy hard, this visual slap. Caleb said, the footage is wild as fuck. Hellraiser said, Lil West so crazy. Dude, you guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to impress my chat, dude, by bringing like
dude, that's Day Trip, like before Day Trip became,
let's go.
You know, with Lil Nas X and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I would say like Lil West was definitely like the introduction into like this whole SoundCloud community.
We're on the last song of the community music, guys. It's Donald Slump. This is a great song, by the way, Donald. You guys killed this. Donald and Zwei, two of the active members of my Discord.
Hey, shout out Zwei. He really killed his part for real.
You both did.
We're gonna turn it up. Alright guys, last song on here. We'll even pair it up with some visuals from Fox Beach. You already know it's gonna be fire. Hellraiser says, yeah, this one slap. 100%, bro. Donald, you're getting better with your vocals and singing and stuff like that, bro. I'm really liking your latest stuff. Brock says, definitely got vibey visuals, 100%, dude. Were you inspired, Fox, by the stuff that Bones was putting out like 10 years ago, and like how it was kind of like dirty or, you know, like low quality, low res stuff?
Not much Bones. Shout out to Bones though. Like a big inspo would definitely be Gabe.
Gabe?
Or like before he was Gabe, like Uzi.
Gabe with an E, right? GAB3?
Yeah. Shout out Gabe.
Yeah, shout out Gabe. Somebody
he
was
was
just
a super originator of like the VHS and film photos and all that.
I just
fit pics.
I just saw Curtains, the producer. You guys know Curtains, right? I saw him tweet about Gabe, and it was one of the things he wrote in the tweet was something like one of his biggest flex in the music industry was that he introduced Gabe in Shinigami.
That's dope.
You've worked with Shinigami as well, right? So that's pretty cool. He's a nice guy.
That's the homie, yeah. Shout out Shini.
He's a really good dude. Sans, welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to Spooky Sunday, episode number 11, you guys. Special guest tonight is Fox Beach, videographer, artist, visual artist. I could keep going with different terms, but you guys get it. Video guy. Also makes music. And have you produced your music as well?
I produced some stuff, not as much though. I want to definitely do more of that this year.
I was gonna ask you about that because I was unsure about that, but I know that you do vocals and then you do like the visuals for your own music too.
Yeah, music is something I started like doing 3 years now. Filming it, like shooting videos, is like how I definitely got into all this first.
We're gonna make sure to show some of your new music videos tonight before we wrap up for sure. But you have a bunch of really cool stuff. Check this out. All right, you guys, look. So I asked Fox to put together a playlist of videos that he shot. All right, if this isn't a teaser, you guys are freaking drunk. Look at this. Like J2, Donald, you guys see this? I remember when this dropped, bro. This wasn't during the pandemic. But dude, Nothing Nowhere, Lil West, dude. These are Ruiner, bro. Like Lights, bro. This was the song that's on the radio outside my house, bro. You did the music video for it?
Lights was on the radio?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain.
Sick. Yep.
But dude, you guys check this out, chat. Like, we're gonna watch a bunch of these tonight. We have plenty of time. I don't know if we're going to get copyright strike. Maybe we'll just I don't know. But we're gonna we may just mute them as well. But unless they're kind of a little bit less unknown. Spooky Sunday kind of falls into a gray area where we kind of do like our own thing. You know, like we take copyright strikes and then we fight them, basically. You know what I'm saying? But
I like that.
Usually you're what we have is like an audio artist, like where they own the copyright because they made the song. It's a little different copyright wise with you because you own the copyright to the visuals, I feel like, unless you signed them away, obviously. And then the music for a music video would still be owned by the musician, correct? Like in a copyright way.
Copyright? I don't know, honestly, who would own it. It would you just have to appeal with the
yeah, and that's what we end up doing usually.
YouTube.
But it's a Starry, dude. Like, I feel like this should be fine, dude. We're just gonna run it, guys. We're gonna say screw it. We're gonna play the music. But these are music videos that Fox Beach has shot, right, Fox?
Yeah, this one definitely like started it all. This was like my first time working with Nothing Nowhere. REM.
Dude, and to having a Starry upload, dude, what? 5 years ago. Guys, I want people in the chat to understand, like, as much as we do, you know, it really is legendary, bro. Like, a Starry is...
Shout out to Starry.
Dude,
he
shout
did
out
so
Starry,
much
man.
for, like, the entire community, man.
He's done so much for the community. It is, like, unparalleled. And I'm being so serious. The number of artists that he has reached out to, that he has helped. And I brought it up earlier. Like, you know, Six Dogs is just an easy answer for me when I think of a Starry, because I feel like a Starry was like the first in my memory of, if I'm correct, a Starry hit up Six Dogs and was like, I love this song, can you go make a video for it? And Six Dogs and his cousin put together this little video. They threw One Piece on in the background and then they sent it to him, and the rest was history.
That's so sick.
And that was in my mind, you know, because of a Starry. And it's not just Six, but there's so many artists that, I mean, to get in a Starry upload is just really cool. And for you to be part of that and to kind of like, I want my community to see like all the little webs that kind of combine things and, you know, how things come together. It's just really cool. Everybody in the voice chat, you guys with me still? Brutal, am I putting you to sleep?
No.
I'm going to say what's up to a few guys in the voice chat before we watch this video.
Splash gang.
Oh, what's up, Splash? Welcome to the chat, man. I was talking you up earlier. Obviously, as in every episode, I brag about how I'm your friend, and we continue to do that into episode number 11 with Fox Beach, dude, the absolute legend. I mean, Devin, are you excited, bro? How excited are you to?
More than excited. I've been since you announced this, I've been waiting for it, specifically because of the Gucci High Waters visual. Gucci is one of my favorite artists, so seeing that, I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna tune in.
That's what I want to see, man. Like,
shout out Gucci too.
Yeah, yo, and Dev, you're so like tied in. Like, you already know, bro. Like, you're in here because you know what's going on, dude. You know what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
You see what's happening here, bro.
I want to be a part of it too, you know. I want to contribute where I can, man.
And you always do.
I love the community, I love the vibes. I just love it all. So
yeah, man. And I want to say thank you for being here, being part of this, dude. Like, having people in the voice chat is just super special, you know. It just makes things even better. A little bong shot for the YouTubes, guys. Let's go, baby. Brutal, you got any wine with you tonight before we start these videos? I mean, are you excited, dude? Talk to me, bro.
I am.
I gotta tease a little bit. Like, I haven't pressed play yet because I don't want to just jump into this. You guys have to understand before we start this who Fox is. And Brutal, did you know who Fox was before I mentioned him as a guest? Be honest.
No, I didn't. Same thing with Haunter, though. I don't really know much about him. Now, I have loved Nothing Nowhere's videos, and especially the whole aesthetic of like this video and a bunch of other ones. It's cool that, again, you don't really think of the person who did them, but you know he's obviously right here, and it's really cool to meet him. Normally, you don't get to do that or even discover him,
Dude,
unless it's like broadly shouted out.
one of our goals on Spooky Sunday is to put on the community. You know, so we played some community music tonight that was submitted over the last week, which is ideally, by the way, brand new music. Like, my goal with the perfect Spooky Sundays live stream series would be artists drop new music that week, and then that brand new music gets submitted every week, so that there was no, like, you know, repeated music or whatever. And the idea would be like, Fox, tell me if you think this is cool, but it's like only new music is allowed from this week kind of thing. Once we get to that point, you know, like, you dropped it this week and we're going to play it this week.
That.
And I feel strongly about this because it's like, you know, a lot of artists are like so good, but they get discouraged because, you know, nobody will play it, nobody will click it, nobody will listen. You know, it's like we're building a platform here in Spooky Land, dude. Like, we're trying to build like something where we can support the community and ourselves.
No, what you guys are doing is so sick, especially highlighting the people behind the scenes, dude.
Dude, it's so necessary, man. I want to write a book about you guys someday. You know, like, all these episodes of Spooky Sunday, they should be archived into like libraries. Like,
That would be cool. That'd be really cool.
Someone needs to write the SoundCloud Bible for real.
dude, this is all part of it. You know, like, I want to do more stuff like this, and it's because it's easy for me in a way because I'm so passionate about it. You know what I'm saying, Donald? Like, just having somebody like Fox here tonight, where we're about to watch these insane videos, where I bet half of the people watching have seen at least one of these videos. You know what I'm saying, Donald?
Guaranteed.
Yeah, bro, definitely. It's good to see like a piece of history and meet the guy that was behind it. You know, these episodes are really cool.
It's even sick just to go back in time, man. I feel like we're in a time machine right now. Like,
I'm such
5 years ago.
Yeah, dude. I'm such a nostalgic person, Fox. Like, I love being able to like archive things. Like I said, with my own music, a huge motivation for me just to create music isn't to put it out there and to make a hit and for it to be a top, 100 Billboard. It's just because it's like I want to be able to remember my life better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And like, art is so, like, you put so much of your soul into it that when you come back to it, like we're going to for a lot of these songs, like 5 years ago, bro, when we come back to it, I hope that, you can kind of feel like, whoa, that moment when you were there and like experiencing it for the first time and like being a part of like these exciting moments where you're like, hold on, people really like what I'm doing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like trying to work with you.
Yeah, man.
So, without any further ado, unless anybody in the voice chat wants to say anything else, we're gonna get going on some of these music videos that were did you film and edit them, Fox?
Some of them, like a lot of the ones with me and Nothing Nowhere, we would edit together.
Oh, really?
It was cool. Yeah,
That's
I don't
really
know
cool.
if people really know, but Joe has like a whole film background too. Like,
He definitely gives off that vibe.
yeah, that's like the one that was like the really cool thing. Like, always working with Joe, it's just like that's someone else who has like their vision aligned, like knows how to, knows how he wants it to look, and like he could chop it up himself.
So this.
Do you mind throwing up the stream in the Discord so we can see too?
Oh yeah, bro. You guys got to remind me all the time, otherwise I'll forget. My bad.
You're good.
By the way, chat, if you guys are enjoying your Spooky Sunday, please put some Fox emojis in the chat right now. Everybody, I want to see Fox emojis or foxes and beaches emojis in the chat right now. You guys, we're going to show some love to our special guest tonight. thank you again, bro, for taking the time. I have to say thank you, bro, because like I literally couldn't do it without you, bro. You know, I need a special guest, and to have you here is a blessing. Super grateful, bro. I appreciate it so much. You have incredible stories, and I'm super excited to share them with people. This should work now, right, Brutal? Is it working?
Yeah, we got audio too.
Let's go. All right, guys. So tonight, our special guest is Fox Beach. He's a videographer. He's an artist, a visual artist. He's worked with singer-songwriters like Nothing Nowhere, Lil West. This is a video that he shot 5 years ago that was uploaded to the Astari channel. What do you want to talk about when you see this, Fox? What comes to mind?
And this was super crazy because, like, I think it was the day, no, like a couple months after, they recorded REM, and then like a month later we shot this, like when Joe was like putting the finishing touches on his album, the very first album.
How did you first link with Joe? Nothing Nowhere. What was your first interaction with him?
It was actually the studio session for REM, and I was just going because me and Lil West were homies, and Lil West is in Delaware, so anytime he would come to New York, he'd always hit me up like, yo, let's film, like whatever, I'm in the city. And then he was like, yo, I have this studio session with this dude named Nothing Nowhere, you want to come through? I was like, yeah, sure.
Wow.
You know, I had no idea who Nothing Nowhere was, or JV. That was like, well, actually, no, I knew JV because JV and Lil West had a show before, but I didn't know who Joe was, and it was just that studio session that we all met each other.
And this was because they were doing a song together.
Yeah, they were like, they had REM and they wanted Lil West on it, so Lil West pulled up to New York.
Yo, shout out everybody that's putting the Fox in the chat. You guys are crazy. I love you guys all so much, man. Thank you for coming through to episode number 11 of Spooky Sunday. Showing a little bit of love and support to not only me, but to the community and to our special guest tonight, man. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are seriously like the best. We're going to keep going with this every single week. There's no stopping anytime soon. It's so crazy how somebody like Lil West could hit you up and be like, I want to work with you, and something that's at that time especially seemingly small could be such a big deal to where you're going with what you're doing, if that makes sense.
I try to tell everybody, like, it doesn't really matter about like how many followers you have, listeners or whatever. Like, I had 50 Twitter followers at this time and maybe like 400 Instagram followers, you know? Like, we were just doing some cool stuff. Like,
it's easy to get kind of like caught up in like thinking that numbers matter, you know?
Yeah, like,
because it's like,
I know it's easy to see like people, like, you know, when they get big and they're like, oh man, like, how do they do it? Like, you just gotta realize like everyone started at like the same level and just like worked their way up.
Dang, and that's so crazy, dude, that's an Astari upload. That's just So the second video on this playlist that you put together for us is called R&R.
Yeah, this was the first music video that me and Lil West shot. This is what he hit me up originally for.
Really?
Yeah.
And he was like, I like the VHS kind of vibes. What was he saying?
Yeah, he was just like, I love the whole VHS like effect and whatever. And I was like, cool, let's like shoot some stuff.
Dev,
I think Wes was probably like 17 or 18 at this time. Super young, dude.
Dev, you got any questions? You want to add anything to the conversation? I'm trying to get the voice chat a little bit more involved every single week. How you feeling, man?
So Fox, have you ever had like a creative slump? Like, you know, you go through something, kind of just like run out of ideas, and how did you get through it if you had one?
Yeah, dude. Like, I think from like 2020 to like 2021, like I didn't pick up a camera for an entire year, man.
Wow.
Like, I really like, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't do it. Just felt like super burnt out. I don't know. I think you just have to give it time, walk away from it, and find like new sparks. You know, that original spark that you got like when you first wanted to, you know, even do anything is like kind of the thing like you're always chasing or like need to chase.
Yeah.
You know.
Refresh it, you know.
Yeah, like it gets it's super easy to like fall into a routine, like open up your program every day, do the same thing. But like you just gotta like remind yourself like there's always like new things you could learn, do. Just like that. You just gotta have that curiosity like you did when you first started, really.
It's a hard thing to.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's the best way I could put it. Like it's all about curiosity.
Personal question too, because I'm kind of in a creative slump. I haven't really. I do music, but I haven't posted, released, or like recorded nothing in probably 8 months. I'm writing like a motherfucker. I just don't want to record. You know? And it's just because I don't enjoy recording anymore. So I need to find.
You gotta have fun doing it, bro. That's the puzzle piece that's
totally
missing.
Fine.
You gotta have fun doing it again.
Totally fine.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
stop making it a punch-in thing where I'm trying to make money.
It's not a job, bro. You gotta have fun doing it again.
Just
everything else comes after that.
Really.
It's so easy to do that too. I'm the same way. Like I worry too much about like what other people think when I'm doing some, even with like Spooky Sundays and shit. You guys like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just have to believe in my vision, no matter what it is. Like whatever I'm thinking. Like if I believe in it, then others will, and that's how you have to be with your music too, bro. Like whatever it is that you're doing, just do it because you love doing it and no other reason. And I feel like that's what happened to Fox, right? Fox, like you were just doing video and Lil West was like, I like what you're doing.
And honestly, this video here was like my first time shooting like for a label, like actually getting paid for a video.
What was that experience like?
Dude, it was funny as hell because it was just like Joe's manager calling me like, hey, do you want to shoot a music video and also go on tour? I was like, yeah. This was like a couple months after the REM video like dropped. So they were like, we could pay you and all this, and I was like, oh, cool. Went up to Vermont and then we shot this.
Who's the actor here?
That is the White Wolf. You probably see him in a bunch of like older Joe videos.
Is he a relative or a friend of Joe's or?
No, he's not a relative.
Soft Skeleton says White Wolf, bro. She knows, dude. She knows who he is, dude.
That's the White Wolf, dude.
Nah, you're 100%, bro. We confirmed in the chat, bro.
Yeah.
It's confirmed in the chat, bro. The diehards know.
I forget what other videos he's in, but he's in a lot of older Nothing Nowhere videos.
I wonder what the connection is though behind that, you know?
I think they worked on like a video like a couple years before I think like Nothing Nowhere was a thing. I think that's how they originally met or something like that, but Rick is the man, aka the White Wolf.
Yeah, Brock says passion over profits, learn and grow always, 100%, bro. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing it. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing it.
It's not always about the money, dude.
To me, you guys, success is happiness. If I have to pick one word for success, it's just happiness. If you can be happy every day, then you're winning every single day. Doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have. And I think that's an important mentality to hold on to, too. Because when you're happy, you're more productive. You're doing more things. You're doing, like, soulful things when you're happy. Donald says these videos slap, bro. And, dude, I couldn't agree anymore, bro. Dude, this playlist is ridiculous. You guys, I'm sure, chat, if you guys have seen this video, please let me know in the chat. Oh, by the way, White Wolf, he's got something to say.
All the filming, everything, you'll be well taken care of. I've got plans for you, I've got plans for me, I've got plans for this whole program. We're going to bring this to the people, okay? The people are going to get this, and you're going to see it. You're going to see evidence of that right away. The people are going to get this,
What do you think we show somebody right
All right,
now?
look at this guy right here. Just getting out of work. This is the kind of guy we want to talk to. Okay? Right here. This is the guy.
This is the guy. Jazz says, I watch every NN video. So you're familiar with Fox Beach Work. Look at Joe, guys. Look at him. Look how cute he is.
Really big. Fueled by ramen, the label. You must.
Fueled by ramen.
Listen, I'm here with a film. I'm here with a film crew. Yeah, but I'm like.
There was a long period of time. I feel like I could be wrong, Fox. Maybe you can confirm. You're OG. I am maybe not. I remember him covering his face all the time and not seeing Joe's face for years. Was there like a time period when you were like shooting him or anything that he'd be covering his face or anything like that?
Gotta give it a shot. It's worth a shot.
I just feel like in a lot of videos, even like he had the skeleton mask, or I mean, face paint.
He would always wear like mask or do like the hand over the face.
Yeah.
And as we kept on like shooting, like he started like showing his face more and more.
Dude, that's so crazy. I didn't know you did these videos. These are some of my favorite videos from them.
This was another one. Is this in a starry one as well?
It's fun. Yeah, it is. I can see the icon in the bottom right. Soft Skeleton said, needed these vibes so bad. I remember the places I was when I saw these videos, man. So cool. Heart. Donald says, preach. Jazz, yes, I am. Soft. You guys, this is some legendary stuff. I want the underground to be a little bit more aware of, like, you guys, this is important history. It really is. Like, this is the things. These are the things that we love and care about.
I think this is Gucci's first music video too.
Is this JV right here? I met them two when they were on tour. They came to St. Paul, and I asked them if they wanted to smoke weed with me, and they said no. And that's my first ever time and only ever time meeting them two.
Bro, Miles said
yeah, they don't smoke.
Dev, I was like, alright, my bad, bro.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I got joints rolled if you want them. He's like, nah, man, I'll take a shot. Though.
They're too smart, dude. They're just too smart, man. Like, JV plays chess and stuff. They're just too smart for that.
Chess wizard for real.
But shout out JV and Gucci Hot Waters. In my opinion, dude, legends. Like, I got divorced in 2018. And I remember listening to Gucci and shit during that time, and, you know, it hit, bro. You know, it was like a time in my life where I was like, this kid's just putting out music on the internet, you know, like Twitter, SoundCloud shit, and I was just like really like, it was like therapy for me at that time, you know? And, like, to me, obviously, like, that means a lot to me personally, and to have you as somebody that's connected to, like, that art in that way, and to, like, be the one, especially with like Nothing Nowhere, I feel like he's touched a lot of people in our community.
For sure.
And to be like the person that's kind of you know, responsible for like the visuals of that artist is just so cool. Dude, this is lit right here. That intro right with the 80s kind of vibe right there. I remember when this dropped. I remember when this dropped.
Fun video.
Dude, this is a good song too, bro.
Yeah, this was shot with the homies from Decca. Shout out Pat.
I'm sorry, I'm turning it up a tad, guys. So you shot the video for this too, man. I didn't even know that one.
Worked on like the VHS footage and on this one.
Okay, so somebody else shot the other shots?
Yeah, like shout out Pat, Scott, Derek. They go by Decca. They're like a film production crew.
Very dope, bro. This video turned out great. Soft says, shout out Johnny Malibu.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, this was so funny. We were going thrifting to get this outfit that he's wearing right now.
It looks sick.
Like, trying to pick out the most obnoxious like things.
Jakuta says, man, honestly, Nothing Nowhere is such a massive inspiration to me. It's so dope seeing who is behind the scenes for the videos. Absolutely, bro. I couldn't agree anymore.
Yo, this video is fire, bro. I've never seen this before.
Yo, dude, this gives me goosebumps right now, Fox. Just like, cause I'm like, man, like, I don't even know, chat. This is just so cool to me. I'm a fanboy, man. You know, like I love Nothing Nowhere. I love everything he does. You know, and to have like you here to be part of like sharing like the things that we experience as fans. You know, you're like a huge portal for like between us and like him. You know.
This just looks like it was fun to shoot, honestly.
Oh, this whole day was so fun. Just having fun on the set.
I can't believe you shot this. This is one of my favorite videos.
It's so good, man.
That's me right there.
Yeah.
No shot, dude. That's so sick, Fox.
That's so cool.
Self cameo. Let's go.
Did you edit this video too, or did that go to somebody else?
No, I just did all like the VHS footy.
Okay.
And then they chopped it up. Like shots like that.
I love how it cuts in between both of them, dude. Like oh my god.
Soft says her and her friends went thrifting to recreate the outfits a few years ago, bro. That's actually hilarious.
That's amazing.
But yeah, that Fox Beach cameo in this video is so crazy, dude. I love that.
Super rare.
Bro, I am blown away, man. Like, chat, you guys, am I wrong, bro? This is like such a sick episode, dude. This might be our very best episode ever. Like, it keeps getting better, bro.
Every single episode, it gets better and better.
Fox, I'm so appreciative, bro. I appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you again for
thank you for having me.
For being part of all this. Yeah, this song I'm almost certain was on the radio, like a year or two ago.
Dude, that blows my mind because I was there when they made the song too.
That's crazy, man. Him and JV.
Yep, and the homie Zach. Shout out Zach Servini.
What do you remember about shooting this video?
This one was cool. Again, this was just me and Joe. Like we built this like white wall set like that. We
really?
Built, like, yeah, we built like 4 pieces of like wood. We just made like this cube with LED lights.
Yo, that actually looks crazy.
It does, dude.
We filmed it just me and him, like at his house in Vermont.
That's so cool.
Wow. You're so talented, Fox. Dude, like, I can't shout you out enough, man. Like, thank you so much, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Man, you are just like, it's so dope to see, bro. I can't even put it into words. Brutal, you know what? You see me struggling here, man. I mean, these are songs that like people are just like, you know, addicted to. These are like, I remember watching this video when it came out, and I had no idea it was even by you, bro. So it's like to hear you say like, oh yeah, I was over at his house and we put together this box and you know, put some LEDs in it. It's like that shit is just so cool to hear, man.
Yeah, like that's how I try to tell you about it. It's just like this was just me and him. Like you don't really need to have big fancy studio or much. You know, it's just me and him just trying to figure it out, make some cool stuff. Yeah, and also shout out to the homie Clinton and Hytosis who did like the analog synth, like the glitches and stuff you guys see.
I was gonna ask you about that. Those are definitely not like normal presets or something. They're definitely
no, those are like being ran through like an analog synth and like
that's
being
crazy.
Projected back on like a CRTV. Yeah, he did his thing on it.
Hey Brock, I appreciate you for coming through and saying what's going on. Brock says, keep up the good work, Fox. Keep up the good work, Spooky. Donald says, for real inspiring. It was way in the chat. Welcome, bro. You guys, are you guys impressed? Brutal, be honest right now, answer.
Yeah, I'm right, I am.
Damn right, bro.
These have been a part of my life for a while now, so it's really, honestly, like generally really cool to see.
I feel like
all put together and you know,
yeah, dude, there's just so many great people that like why wait until somebody is like famous or a celebrity to have them on a podcast or a show or something like there's so many crazy people that have done so much crazy stuff that nobody ever will even know about. It blows my mind that like what we're doing is like unique in this way where nobody has tapped into this yet, you know?
Also, shout out to every single guest for just agreeing and coming on and being really chill. We haven't had one person who hasn't been chill yet.
No, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, everybody fits right in.
And there's the White Wolf, by the way. Speaking of White Wolf, chat, you got the White Wolf on the screen right there. This is footage. I remember this came out like during COVID lockdown right here. Do you guys remember that?
I literally remember the exact.
It was like a show. It was like a live show, and I remember seeing Fox Beach, and I was like, "Oh, I remember this dude."
Welcome to the Reaper's realm.
This one is a little longer, so we probably won't watch the whole thing, but we're gonna watch a good piece of it, so you guys can definitely
so
see.
Like skim through it if you want.
We will, but I want people to also see it because this is really sick, dude. Like. This was during lockdown.
Yeah.
This is a different time, bro. This is a.
Yo, I watched this.
Bro, this is special, bro. You guys, this is special. Trust me. This is. Chat. This is
I
a.
remember my friend. We were tapping into Nothing Nowhere at the time, and he actually said it to me. I'm not somebody who goes way back with him, but wow.
No, for real. Soft, you remember 100%. I know Soft Skeletons knows for sure, dude. Soft Skeletons is like a dictionary for Nothing Nowhere. I know you remember when this came out because it was like during a time when. Dude, it was during a time when like there was no shows, bro, and there was no sign of any shows happening anytime soon, bro. There was no NBA games, there was no NFL games, there was nothing happening. And to have like a show or like some sort of performance with music as an artist at that time was like you were doing something different. You were trying to like, you know, be an, I don't know, you were just doing something, you know, at that time when it was like nobody else could do anything.
Yeah, I remember. Didn't they do They did the Rolling Loud just as like a live, didn't they? They didn't have a crowd then for that year, like coming back after COVID. So I think I remember like the shows and stuff, but there wasn't really people in the crowd.
So Fox, what was like the idea when they came to you and they were like, "Yo, I want to see like or we want to do a live show or something." Like, how did that happen?
Well, I think originally we shot the music video for Death like right the day before this, so I think that's why we were originally there. And then I don't know, I think this was like around the time, like you said, like there was no shows going on. There was like no one really knew like when tours were about to happen again.
Nobody.
Yeah, so I think we were just trying to figure out like how we could just like do something, you know, through Twitch and everything. And yeah, I don't know. We just set this up like we shot this at his parents' crib.
Dude, it's iconic to me because it was like we were saying, man, like during a time when nobody's doing shit, and to be able to come out and do something, like I remember this coming out and watching it, bro, and to know that you're the one behind the camera doing this is like damn, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
like,
crazy.
Like I said, it was thinking back on it now, like I just remember like we shot the Death music video. That thing's in this playlist too, and then we shot this like right back to back, like. And I remember it being like freezing cold up in Vermont.
How did you do it live but switch the shots like that though?
We would just like cut back. I had a DSLR set up on the Canon, and just cut on the laptop.
But yeah, we're not gonna watch the whole video, guys. But yeah, this video, if you guys haven't already, it's the isolation assembly video, shot by our special guest tonight, Fox Beach, for Nothing Nowhere during during a time when like we were saying, dude, there was nothing happening, and if you were like performing like online or doing like a Twitch stream or something like that, it was like the only entertainment as far as live performances go that there was happening at that time. And I remember this dropping in 2020, like at the height of the pandemic, like lockdown shit. And I don't think I'll ever forget that, bro. And look at the shot, dude, with the mountains in the background. It's just gorgeous.
So funny.
Is that you in front of the drummer right there?
Yeah, that's me operating the VHS cam.
So
I
sick,
was using
dude.
a VX at the time, or I might have had the Sony back then.
Oh, that was dope.
Soft says this was an absolute light in that terrible darkness, and I couldn't agree more, man. Like being able to see like your favorite artist or somebody doing something like this, Fox, like at that time was just like, damn. So thank you for making this, bro. Like it's actually super underrated.
Thank God we have shows back, man.
No, yeah, 100%, dude. But like you said, we need that needs to evolve. It needs to change, you know. Shows can be different.
Yeah, I think like something like this was like, you know, fresh and new.
It was.
Like everybody in that period trying to figure out like, man, how could we still create and give back when there's no shows really going on.
No doubt. just banger after banger, bro.
Really impressive. That video is really impressive.
This one's crazy.
Yeah, we're playing Death by Nothing Nowhere now, Fox.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, so like I said, we shot this the day before we shot the isolation video.
Oh wow!
On the same location too. Like that lake is just like on the other side of this woods. Fun fact.
That's really cool.
And shout out the homie Morda, who like put all like the B-roll footage that you guys see. He also helped edit this.
You know this song, Brutal?
I do. I know literally every single song that's played so far.
Dude, you have to admit that is crazy that we have the videographer on right now, right, bro?
It's literally insane.
Literally crazy, bro.
I haven't really heard of Fox Beach, but I've seen all this. I've seen your work, and you've been like known to me for a while without actually knowing. So it's really good thing to hear.
Donald says, it's hard to shoot videos when I feel like I'm not doing anything, but this is really inspiring. I do love making videos, and this makes me not want to stop.
Just pick it up and
keep going, bro.
You just gotta, just start baby steps.
And be weird, I feel like. Get weird with it.
Be yourself.
Get weird with it, you know, be you, be weird, you know, because everybody has like their own thing that makes them who they are, you know, their own stuff. Like if we believe in ourselves more and we like kind of lean into the things that make us who we are and make us different than everybody else, those are the things that make you stand out. And like use those to your advantage, man. That's like your you know, those are your powers, you know, who you are that makes you different, the weird shit. Gucci High Waters wrote, what can you tell us about this video, Fox? Epitaph Records?
This one was during like lockdown pretty much too. We shot this we actually shot this in the apartment that him and JV were at. We shot it in their kitchen. I just set up a green screen in their kitchen and had Gucci stand in front.
I love Gucci, man.
Hey man, shout out Gucci.
You have such a unique style too when it comes to your music or the music videos that I don't know, man. It's just so cool.
Thank you, man.
It's so easy to shoot a music video and to make it look like other music videos, I guess is what I'm trying to say. If I can elaborate on it, it's like, you know, to get a good clean shot of somebody rapping is one thing, but to make it like kind of artistic and to make it look like weird, like look at the background right here behind Gucci, and like, you know, the black and white, the red lining around him in a VHS way, the, you know, like the red and green kind of like blurs. There's just like little subtleties to it that are make it like, it gives it a different vibe than if the video was too clean, if it was too professional looking. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be the same.
That goes back to just like using whatever you have around, you know. You don't need like the best or fanciest like of equipment, you know. You could use your phone, you could use pretty much anything. Just get it done, you know.
Soft says the Death Kit video was goated. Donald, appreciate you, bro. Spook Ben saying be weird, embrace your weirdness, dude. 100%. You gotta go with the things that make you who you are, man. There's nothing else to go with, you know, except for you. Soft says this video is gorgeous. Trash is throwing some fire emojis in the chat. Nina says Gucci. Caleb, gotta shake, but shout out Fox and shout out everyone in the chat. Also, Spooky for hosting tonight. Y'all, boys, be safe. Appreciate you, Caleb, bro. Thank you so much for showing support tonight, bro. Love you so much. Kel, can you please give some tips on doing a lot with a little? You seem very well versed at this. As a very small artist, I'm always trying to do too much with too little, with too small of a budget. LOL. Doing a lot with a little. That's a good puzzle piece to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know, like you just have to have fun with it. Like I said, just be like Spooky said, just be unique and be weird. And whatever you have at the time, just use that to your advantage, and just know that nobody else has like those backgrounds or type of cameras or settings that you have.
Nobody is you.
Yeah, nobody's you. You kind of just gotta go. Just go with it.
Yeah. Are you familiar with T. Aubrey? He's a videographer as well from Texas, and he's done videos for like Spaceman Zach and stuff. We had him on as a special guest, and he's also so you're technically our second videographer, which is really dope. But we were talking about like a video he did where it was one shot and there was no cuts. It was just one full shot, and I would just want to bring that up as just an example of like doing a lot with a little. Like, I like to think of like video work as like every shot that you get, would it make a cool picture if it was just a picture?
Yes. That's kind of how I'm thinking with it at times.
Like, if you pause it, will it look dope? Or interesting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. That's a good way to think about it.
And I think that will help if you're just trying to start doing your own thing when it comes to video and stuff. Just think of like how, if it was a picture, how it would look. Because you have to remember that videos are just moving pictures. And you can get really creative with not that much,
Yeah, dude, it doesn't take much. Like, same thing with like this video. Like, we actually built that set, like that little fun room that he is in. Yeah. All that is just like some styrofoam put together with like this like weird like kind of like tape, and we just like taped it and gave it like this like fun house mirror look. Super cheap materials.
Yeah,
probably
that's crazy.
Probably costed us like $100 to make that box.
I love that.
That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think,
especially like knowing how y'all built it now, I'm just like, damn.
No doubt, J2, no doubt. Like, even just
you look at the video with way more respect, because you're just like, dang, like they did a lot to get that shot right there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it really costed us like almost nothing. $100 maybe.
This whole nothing nowhere
you know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool as fuck.
When I'm thinking about it, if we're being honest, like I wasn't prepared for.
This was the documentary that we made, like leading up to the Trauma Factory album. Kind of like 3 or 4 years of footage, like
people knowing who you are. I wasn't ready for any
compiled into this.
Dude, I'm getting choked up, guys, just watching this shit with our special guest tonight, Fox Beach. Yo, you guys, this is just Man, I'm so blessed, guys. This is so sick. Am I wrong, chat, bro? Dev, brutal, you guys. J2, this is so sick,
like,
bro.
Hearing him talk about
At the
it,
end of the day, it's
saying
just
that
you're
costed
making sounds.
$100. When you look at it,
You know,
it looks
you're
like a
making-
professional set.
you're making
100%.
Exactly what I was thinking
sounds that you
too. It
like,
looks
and
like a
you just-
professional
That's really
video.
all it is.
The
Like,
rope
Like even
video.
the lights video, was shot right in Joe's living room. We like made that box in there.
Yeah, dude. I really like
You
that
know?
one. Yeah, that was a cool ass shot.
That kind of touches on what Kel was asking about, though, like doing a lot with a little. It's like, get creative. Think about different things that you could do, you know, like go walk.
Yeah.
Inspiration has to be fought for, chat. Like, you're not just going to sit at home all day, every day, like sitting in your bed, like smoking weed, getting inspired to do not. Like, you have to go outside and like search for inspiration. You have to go online and search for inspiration. You have to find individuals or collectives or art that inspires you. And if you're not searching for it, if you're not like looking, if you're not out looking for it, you're not going to find it. That is a huge part of Spooky Sunday. I am doing half of the work for you guys, dude. I got Fox Beach, our special guest, episode number 11, the spookiest stream on YouTube. Are you kidding me, dude? This is the hottest live stream series / podcast on Underground Music Radio, bro. It's like unbelievable, Dev, right?
Yeah, bro. Your marketing is fucking crazy too. I just want to say that. That was dope, bro.
Thank you, bro. Like I'm so serious, dude. Like Fox, I've told people in my Discord and stuff, like, this is my big next step with Spooky Gang. This is like, Spooky Gang isn't like, I'm spooky, but the gang is everyone, bro. Like, it's not just about me, it's about everybody. It's about the whole community. That's people that are like looked past, people that are like ignored, people that don't get seen, people that are like that don't get the attention that they deserve. That's what this is all about, you know?
Planning on getting a Mortal Kombat arcade machine, but here we are.
Oh wait, so no Mortal Kombat machine?
No, he got it.
Oh, you got it.
Okay,
You walked out.
okay.
Oh, dude, you.
I remember this day.
There
He
it is.
balled out.
There it is.
What do you remember about this day?
Oh, don't worry about that. That's nothing. Anyways,
We were shooting.
I mean, we could talk
Did
about
you beat him in Mortal Kombat?
Maybe, probably.
That's all I
This
need.
This was around the time like putting like the finishing touches on Trauma Factory,
reflection of your inner world, or
like making some last songs and like picking out like what songs were gonna go on the
That's pretty
album.
dope.
to be. And my inner self, my higher self, is a tranquil, peaceful, compassionate person. So we're creating a surrounding.
What's up, Wavy? Welcome to the chat. I made chocolate chip French toast.
So
Nice, bro.
in short, we're
That sounds
making
good.
vibes.
Soft said, I remember Joe posting a video of him playing that piano.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I was thinking about when that piano came out.
Do you guys have any questions for Fox Beach while we're chilling? By the way, if you guys are in the YouTube chat, you're more than welcome to always join the Discord to be in the voice chat here. It's definitely, Spooky Sundays are definitely very community oriented. So feel free to pop in here and
Yep. You got any questions for Fox? Go ahead.
yeah, this is your time to like connect with somebody. I like to think of like Spooky Sunday as like a meet and greet. Like, these are artists that you wouldn't just be able to be like, hey, what's up, man? Could I ask you a question? But today on Spooky Sunday, you could pop in here and you could be like, hey, Fox Beach, I love your work. Can I ask you a question? And speaking of like going out and looking for inspiration, that's a huge part of Spooky Sunday, man. We're sharing that inspiration here on this stream.
Just gotta listen to it
Like,
by yourself or just listen
the
to
story
it.
of Fox Beach is so humble. He's this dude that's making these videos, and this artist named Lil West hits him up and is like, yo, I like what you're doing. You want to work with me? And by the way, I'm making this song with this dude named Nothing Nowhere if you want to come to the studio. And look at how history is made. How simple that can be, you guys.
Ooh, flat. I gotta do it again.
How often have you been in studio sessions with Joe?
Taking my time with this record,
Fox?
and I've never really done that before. And I have
Quite a
lot of
few.
experience,
Probably the most was
a lot
during
more
like
to say,
Trauma
and it's just
Factory
been
for
a
sure.
journey,
Does he
what I mean?
typically
saw
not like having a lot of people around when he's
that early, you can't please everybody.
in the studio?
Yeah, like
Not everyone's gonna
if it's
love what
like a
you're doing,
studio
When you
session,
think about,
like
hey, what makes a song good
it
to a fan,
was
it might
probably
be,
just
wow,
like me, the
this really
engineer,
resonates to me, this
and
really
JV.
speaks to me. So
Unless
when
there's
you're
like
in
someone
the studio, you can
featuring.
say, how much.
But for
That's
the most part,
understandable.
yeah, for the most part, it was just usually like us 3 or 4.
It could be.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me. It's
true
usually just me and the engineer. I feel like I don't know. I feel way more comfortable in this shit when I'm by myself when it comes to like recording and
Like I
stuff.
said, like my advice is to younger artists is just
Yeah,
go
super chill vibes, nothing crazy.
Donald was wondering, what is the most treasured memory from all the videos that you've done so far?
The most treasured one?
Like, what would you say would be like, oh, that's a top memory for me? Maybe not number one, but up there is like, dang, that day was crazy.
Man, there were so many. I think probably the coolest one was probably like the show at Russia.
Oh, wow.
I think that one was like the craziest one. It's just like being on the other side of the world and like there were so many people there, and just being like, wow.
That sounds.
This shit is like really real.
Yeah, I would say that's like that. That's like that moment where it kind of all hits you.
Yeah, and then there's like so many like, but seeing like that many people for like, you know, for you is like holy shit, like damn.
No doubt, bro. That's a good question, Donald. Soft Skeletons was wondering, Fox, got any unreleased Taxi music? I was jamming the other night.
And there's a whole Taxi EP tucked in the archive.
Oh my god. Don't say too much, bro. We don't want to see you disappear.
Oh man. Yeah, please.
It's the Matrix.
Yeah, this isn't obviously nothing nowhere, but this is DJ Top Gun, DJ producer in LA.
How did you link up with this dude?
I met him when he was actually opening up for Lil Xan.
Oh wow!
I was on tour with Lil Xan shooting for, I don't know if anyone's familiar with Femme.
Oh yeah, the female artist, PHEM.
Yeah. And,
how did that happen?
I forgot. I think it was Nothing Nowhere's manager was just like looking for a photographer to like shoot for her, and asked me if I wanted to go on tour with her. I was like, sure.
Sick.
I didn't know. Again, like I didn't know who she was. Wasn't familiar. I was just like, all right, I'll do it. And yeah, he was like opening up. He's a DJ. Crazy time too. For sure.
How many tours have you been part of where you were like a photographer or a videographer?
I want to say, well, I toured like since 2017 to I think 19 with Nothing Nowhere, so all of those tours for sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like the headliner ones. Those were really cool, and like super early, like the humbling moments, you know, like when you don't have a tour bus and things like that.
How do you feel about touring? Is it something that you like to do, or is it something that you're like,
Dude, touring it's just so sick. Like you get to see like the world and everything, but it is a job, and it is like really like brutal and tiring.
Yeah.
Like you're on the road for an entire month and a half, usually, and like I don't know. It's definitely not normal. It's definitely a blessing though. It's fun, like meeting so many people and going to a show, like 4 times out the week. But it could be exhausting.
Absolutely, bro. There's no doubt about it. I mean, just traveling away from home can just, in and of itself, be kind of difficult for some people. But to wake up and to put out energy doing something every single day like that while you're away from home, I feel like if you want to tour, you kind of got to be built for that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, touring is definitely like super grueling. Like
it's nothing easy.
I mean, in a sense, you know,
nothing easy. Especially if, like you're saying, humble beginnings, where it's like, we don't have like a nice tour van or anything like that. We might just be in a car, and
like those early tours where it was like 8 of us, like in a old Ford, like sleeping like 4 in the back and like sleeping bags, like 8 people to like 1 hotel room. You know, like really grinding it out.
That's kind of like almost the best part of everything, though, right? Like, people are always so set on like the destination of, like, oh, I fulfilled my dreams. I was thinking about this the other.
Appreciate that without struggling first, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want to go even deeper, J2. Like, I was thinking about the other night, and you have to remember, like, there's no day with Spooky Sundays even. There's no day where I'm going to be like, well, we made it. It's like, you guys, we're making it right now. Like, we're creating history right now. Every day that we do this, all the time and energy that we put into, like, whatever projects we're doing, whether it's, like, music or paintings or videography or photography or whatever it is, anything that, like, you're passionate about, there's not a day that you make it. There's no, like, oh, well, I did this and now I'm done. It's always about the passion, and it's always about, like, loving what you're doing while you're doing it. It's like the journey is the real reward at the end of the day. Like, going back and looking back and being like, oh yeah, we were in a van, you know, like everybody was smelly and, you know, it was not the best experience and we barely got sleep, but we were touring the country and we were like seeing new places and we were, you know, it's just it's an experience that you can't have. And it's almost like the struggling that you have, J2, is like what makes it so great. You know?
Who is this?
This song is called Stupid Heart by Faz. Is that right, Fox?
FaZe and Paris Shadows.
Okay. How did you connect with these artists?
So FaZe also goes by, he's a producer, but this is his like artist, like vocal project. And he reached out to me, I think just on Instagram type thing. You know, nothing too crazy. And I was in LA. And we shot this video, and I think all in the same day, honestly. Like,
so he texted you, you filmed it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's pretty cool.
By the way,
it's really that simple, you know.
Determined as fuck.
By the way, I'm gonna plug this. I'm gonna plug our special guest tonight, you guys. Yo, follow Fox Beach on Twitter. Almost everybody that's in our chat has Twitter. Fox, you're at Fox Beach 99, right?
Yeah, 99 Fox Beach.
99 Fox Beach.
Yeah.
All right, so chat. Do what we did with Haunter last week. All right, everybody, go follow him right now on Twitter at 99 Fox Beach. We follow legends. We show support. We show love because you're showing love to us tonight, man. And I feel like,
thank you again for having me.
No, man, we're so grateful to have you, bro. Like, I'm blown away by your stories, by everything that you've done already, and I feel like you have so much more to do still. You know, like there's no way that you're close to being done.
Oh no way.
There's no way, right?
Not at all, man.
Brutal, thank you for posting in the chat, bro. Please, everybody, go follow Fox on Twitter. Keep up with what's happening in the underground, you guys. This is all really cool stuff. He's obviously a nice person. You could reach out to him and ask him questions, whatever. Shoot him a DM, whatever.
Yeah, you could always DM me.
He's not going to be like, sorry, bro. You know? As some do. I feel like it's so crazy to see this, by the way. I remember when this came out, this Johnny Malibu stuff. So weird.
Yeah, I think that like the next couple of videos, these are like the behind the scenes to like a lot of the music videos we shot.
Is Donald still in the chat? I don't think he is.
Not in Discord. He might still. I think he's a YouTube chat.
Hey, Soft Skeletons, I want to give you a shout out. Thank you again for pulling up. I know that Sundays are difficult for you to make, but when I knew when you heard that I had Fox Beach on Spooky Sunday, episode number 11, you were like, I'm calling in. There's no way I'm going to miss this. And it's so sick because a lot of people aren't familiar with you as a person, Fox, you know? And we're changing that around here, dude. You're too underrated, my friend. You're too underrated.
I appreciate it.
You're too underrated.
This is like my first interview, live stream, anything really.
Yeah, dude. That's what I want from most artists, dude. Like, I want it to be your verse because, like, there's nothing really that interesting to me about somebody that's been interviewed 100 times. You know, I want to talk to the person that nobody talks to.
Hey Fox, I have a question. Is there kind of anyone upcoming or any specific vibe of person you want to work with in the near future? Someone you haven't worked with that's caught your eye and you're like, it'd be cool to do something with them?
I definitely have like a list of like people I want to shoot with that I haven't worked with. I want to say
We're gonna manifest it right now.
Yeah, I want to
say
work
it.
with Father.
Okay. Yeah, he's.
I've been wanting to work with Shrimp.
Shrimp, dude! I love Shrimp, dude.
Yeah.
Shrimp is a freaking legend, bro. I love. Yo, chat.
He's a super legend for.
I love Shrimp. Yo, I could listen to like a playlist of Shrimp songs, bro. Like.
Yeah. Trying to think of some other people.
Somewhere near the center console or on the passenger seat.
What have you been? Who's been inspiring you lately?
Let me see. I have to check my. Let me see my recently played.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear, bro. Arcadio, thank you for joining the chat, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. And Moon, thanks again for being here, man. Love you so much, bro. Shrimp Gang. Shout out Moon.
Damn right, Moon.
Shrimp Gang. Devin, dude, thank you again for pulling up and being part of Spooky Sunday, bro. Dude, you're a legend for being here, man.
How can I forget?
Most def.
Yeah, Shrimp's in the chat.
Shrimp's in the chat. Shrimp Gang.
Got the end of the pulling up.
Inspo lately, like, or people I've been listening to.
Anything.
Check out Hard Rock, Chanel Father, 7DSR. These are like some new SoundCloud like people that I've been like really enjoying.
I don't know how many are left on the playlist you gave me, but we're definitely gonna watch some of your videos, like your new one, Bananas.
Oh yeah,
we are not gonna not watch that tonight.
Yeah, I think there's a couple more, like 2 or 3 in here.
Dude, that house looks sick. What is that?
This was like a.
That was like a newspaper
Joe's
clipping?
house. Yeah, this was at Joe's house that he was staying at for a little bit.
I remember seeing like a picture.
We shot lights, and this one.
Yeah, I remember him posting like a picture of the campfire, just like it was just like a little, or a video maybe. It's so cool to kind of like go back to those moments, you know, like the COVID moments where with the lockdown and the live performances and.
Man,
it's so
this
cool.
is such a different time, man.
Probably should have put my
Remember this.
Soft Skeleton said, "Go listen to Bananas by Fox Beach and sent the link for the Spotify. Let's go, baby. If you guys haven't already, please also go and follow Fox Beach chat. Go follow him on Spotify.
You want to pin that in the chat?
Yeah, I just have to sign in real quick.
Yeah, drop the links.
You want the one with Soft that Soft posted?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, man. Someone
Should be pinned now.
Easy win.
Yep.
Let's go.
He's going for thin crust, huh?
Yep.
Thin crust, fire, bro. What kind of pizza do you like, Fox? Thick crust or thin crust?
I like a thin crust, unless it's from like the cheesy crust.
Because you're from New York, right? So I mean, you've had pizza, right? You've had pizza before.
Good pizza.
Yeah.
I've delivered pizza. I delivered pizza for 10 years, Fox. All right, so I got that experience, bro. I've ate a lot of pizza in my life, bro.
You gotta come to New York to have some pizza.
I want to. I really want to.
Get out here.
Yeah, Bruno, you'll take care of me out there, right? You'll give me a spot to stay. We can go visit Fox. All right.
I'm not in the best locations. I'm like literally right next to Canada. But
You got a car. You got a car.
I don't have a car, but I will have a car.
Come to Rochester, bro. I got some good food out here.
Devin, are you in Rochester?
I'm in Rochester.
literally
New York,
What?
bro.
You're upstate New York as well?
Yes, sir.
Wow,
585. You
that's
know
really
vibes.
cool. There's a lot of people in upstate New York. They're like a lot of people.
Dude, that's crazy. Half of VC right now is from New York.
It really is, dude. Fox, Brutal, and Devin are all from New York. That's really cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
Dang.
We're gonna have to do it, dude. Something I did in the past, Fox, was like a Spooky Fest, which was like I put together like a free show. I'll send you the video for it. It's pretty long, so you probably won't watch the whole thing. But I made like an hour-long documentary about how I like convinced a bunch of people to come and perform a free show in Denver, and people came from like Texas and New York and like all over the country, like Idaho, Montana, like.
Dude, Mark came from
Portland.
Portland, yeah.
And yeah, people just came and like just performed a free show, you know, like just for no reason really, other than why not kind of shit, you know.
Yeah, sick.
And that's kind of what I want to do, like more of. It's like, you know, you get some people that are from a certain area, you know, like if you're from New York, I want you to perform there, but also bring like people from across the country to come and perform there as well. Kind of document it, make a video about it or whatever, so that people can experience
Just say the
it.
word, and I'll plan ahead.
I already know you will, bro. I did one in Denver, and J2, who's in the voice chat, was one of the people that came out, and that's how I met him. Actually, is he came to Spooky Fest. He
drove 14 and a half hours.
Drove 14 and a half hours to come be at the show, bro. Like, just insane. In a truck, not a Prius, Fox. In a pickup truck. I was like, what? How much did you spend on gas, bro? That had to have been more than the flight.
Nah, bro, what is it? We ended up throwing what is it? We got the thing to clean out the gas tank or whatever. So like, the car was running pretty good. So we spent like a little bit under 200 just to get out there.
This is a whole vibe.
Donald asked, how do you keep creating different videos? Because with me, it's hard not to want to use the same effects or like the same, you know, to maybe keep
That's a
it
good
fresh,
question.
keep it new.
Well, I think like effects and things like that are good because then like you kind of make your own style like that. So sometimes that can be good, just repetition. But I get what you're saying, like, I don't know, just try to figure out like different ways you could use spaces, you know. Try different lights, try different cameras. You just really gotta experiment, dude, and just
Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Do something you never did before.
I know it's super easy to fall into a routine, but you gotta just kind of shake it up and try new things all the time.
No doubt, bro.
And like, don't be afraid to fail, like, cause, dude, trust me, I've tried so many things. I'm like, oh, this is gonna look sick, and I bring it home, and I'm like, wow, this is the worst thing I've ever, you know, seen.
You're like, just kidding, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So you just gotta
Give me another week before I send that final.
Reaper Realm Adventures Overseas. Was this when you went to Russia, or is this?
This was like during that whole time. We went to, I think we went to Belgium, Russia, Ukraine, UK, and somewhere else. I feel like I'm missing a spot.
That's a lot.
That's pretty. Yeah,
dude.
I'd be excited just to have one show out of the country.
No
Dude,
way.
so
Yeah,
sick.
that's.
I think this is like my first time like actually even going to a festival and like being at a festival.
Oh wow. And you're there filming.
Yeah, right.
That's cool that Joe has like a full band too when he goes and performs too.
Yeah,
It gives like a different vibe than if you were to just like play the beat on the back, you know?
exactly.
Yeah, regular like playback track. That's one thing I gotta say, like, he really does put time into like the live show and rehearsing.
He puts a lot of energy into it. It's definitely unique and probably contributes a lot to his success now. He's a very unique artist.
For sure.
He started out as a producer, I want to say, too. Like as a beat maker.
He's definitely like produced his own songs.
I want to say that he like went to school for like. I could be wrong. Soft Skeletons would know. Did Joe go to school for like music production, or he? I know he went to college for something. I don't remember what it was. But then he, I feel like he was a producer, and then he started making music, and then his music was just so good that he kind of just stopped producing for people, and kind of just. I could be wrong about that, but I'm almost certain. He was like a behind-the-scenes guy, and people were like, "Dude, why are you behind the scenes? You're so good. Look at that Ukraine footage right there. That's like you can't even get that right now, right, Fox?"
Probably not.
By the way, I'm gonna tease right now our next episode. Our special guest is from Ukraine, so he's gonna be live from Ukraine, and we're gonna change the time that we do the stream just to help accommodate the 9-hour difference.
It'll be like 3 or 8.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit earlier than usual because they're 9 hours later than us.
We'll make a message for that.
I'll post details about it later.
Yeah.
I'm sadly just gonna have to hop in YouTube chat for that one. I'm gonna be at work.
All right, man.
Chat, by the way, I just want everybody to put some Fox emojis in the chat one more time. We're gonna watch a few more videos of by Fox Beach. I wanna highlight some of the music that you've been working on lately, bro, because that's following what you're doing. This is like your new stuff that you're doing, right? And I want to highlight not the things that you've done 5 years ago, but also show the chat, show the community, like the things that you're working on now, and then also what you kind of want to do in the next year or whatever. So we're gonna definitely end as cool as it is that you've worked with artists like Nothing Nowhere, Gucci High Waters, Lil West. By the way, shout out Lil West for discovering Fox Beach, dude. You're a legend for discovering him. Perhaps someday I can get Lil West on the show. That would be ill.
You got to.
Thank you, Dev, Brutal, Trash Boy, Wavy, Alex, Soft Skeletons, Jazz, for throwing some Fox emojis in the chat. You guys are the best. You guys, we're just here to show love, show support, show inspiration tonight, you guys, more than anything. And I know that for a fact that a lot of people that are in my Discord are hella inspired by artists like Nothing Nowhere, and to have like somebody that's not just like a friend of him, but somebody that's like worked and been an individual that is responsible for like showing who he is on a camera, dude. Like that's people don't understand how like personal that is. Fox, like to be the camera guy for somebody. People don't understand how personal that is.
Yeah, kind of just like staying around them for weeks, sometimes months. Like the documentary that was around like 3-4 years of just straight filming.
Wow.
So cool.
Ashton Trader, is this what yours too?
Yeah, this was another homie of mine. Shout out to Starry too for the post.
Let's go.
Yeah, this one came about just like any other one. Like, saw Ashton like on Instagram around 2017 or 18. I was like, oh, this kid's doing like some really cool stuff. And I was just like, man, if you're in New York, ever want to like shoot or need help shooting or whatever, like hit me up. And then that's how this one came about too. And been homies ever since too.
All I know is if Fox Beach says, hey, can I shoot a video for you? I'm going to say, hell yeah! Am I wrong, chat? Like, what, bro? Like, no doubt, dude. No doubt. Wavy, Brutal, Hellraiser. Man, appreciate you guys again for being in the chat tonight, for showing love and support for Spooky Sunday, episode number 11. Special guest, Fox Beach, videographer / artist. You say you're going to get more into producing. What other kind of stuff do you want to get into more in the next year or two?
Really want to focus more on music this year. And I don't know, I've been really toying at the idea of maybe like a short film or something.
Ooh.
But I would want to do it right, you know, like build a team and everything.
Right.
But sometimes that's a bit hard, like getting people to be on the same schedule.
No doubt, bro.
But for sure, like majority is probably gonna be like the music. Like I really have the music bug right now.
I love that, dude. That's why I want to show. That's why I want to end tonight's stream with some of the songs / videos that you've put out recently. I think that makes for a great episode. Am I wrong, Brutal? To start at the beginning, to talk about like, yo, you know, I picked up this camera. Lil West hit me up. All of a sudden, I'm in a studio session with Nothing Nowhere. All of a sudden, I'm in Russia or Ukraine. Filming Nothing Nowhere. Like, these are the kinds of stories that I like to share with the community, just to be like, you guys, things can happen for you. Don't give up. Like, don't think that because, like, don't feel like stuck, because everybody feels stuck sometimes. But if you love what you do and you're just out there putting yourself out there, people will notice. Fox said earlier, followers don't matter, bro. Like, when he first linked with Nothing Nowhere, he had like 50 followers. You know, like, he was a nobody. Yep, and you could still argue he still is a nobody. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I always like say, like, as you know, it's crazy to look back at all those videos like 5 years. It's just like I still feel like a brand new artist. Like, I feel like I really haven't even like scratched the surface of like what I could actually do. You know, there's so much like ahead. You know, I'm really trying to put in years to this. And I think that's like the other important part. I think with like social media, like everyone kind of wants like instant gratification. Like, things might not get recognized like right away. You know, like, just put in your years and eventually, like, you know, hopefully it's like appreciated.
Chad, do me a favor right now. Go on YouTube. Even if you don't do it right now, right this second, do it after you watch this video. Go on YouTube, search Fox Beach, and hit that subscribe. Okay?
If you don't, I'm deleting your Fortnite account.
Brutal just posted the link for the Fox Beach's YouTube channel in the chat. It will be there forever. This video will be up on YouTube for all eternity. So anybody that discovers this, please go and like and subscribe to Fox Beach's work, bro. Like, we're gonna watch definitely at least 2 of these real quick before the stream ends tonight. And I just want you guys to be more aware of like underground artists that are like making waves and impacting like how we not only just perceive other artists, but also it's important to me that we're sharing like their story and giving them the credit that I feel that they deserve. And Fox, I want to thank you again for taking the time out of your day / week to be here on Spooky Sunday, episode number 11, dude. It's actually crazy because, like we were saying earlier, dude, to have it on a schedule, like we go live on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central, to get people to commit to that is not easy. But we're not about doing things the easy way around here. We're about doing something weird, trying to be different, trying to be unique. And
shout out to you, man. You're doing it right, and like appreciate you for having me, and also just highlighting like, you know, the people that kind of help get everyone to where they are now. You know, like that Haunter interview you did, man, was, I think everyone needed that. You know, get like a little history lesson.
Yeah, and it's not just the fact that it's history, but it's also so inspiring, bro, because like hearing from people is like, that's why I say, like, I'm a normal person, you guys. Like, I'm not a celebrity. I'm a normal person just like you guys are too, you know? Like, I'm just out here trying to do something. And to hear from like crazy stories from the normal person, you know, that's why I'm like, dude, we don't need celebrities to have like a crazy interesting show. We don't need that. There's plenty of people that are doing crazy, unbelievable things that it would be it's so easy to do what we're doing so far. You know, and to have artists like people like Haunter or you on here that you can come in here and you can shed light on like oh, I remember this, or you talk about certain videos that maybe have had like a gigantic impact on people. Like, there's got to be like, I know for a fact that there's certain fans of Nothing Nowhere that would attribute like his music to saving their life. You know, people that feel like, you know, they are about to give up, but then they are able to relate with a certain artist in a certain way, and it's like that could be like the difference for them between.
They no longer feel alone.
Yeah, that could be a huge difference for them in their life, and I feel like it's important to say, yo, as dope as Nothing Nowhere is and stuff like that, we got to give a little love to our friends that are, you know, behind the scenes too, like making these things happen, like these videos that we watch and that we connect to. It's just so cool to see like behind the scenes, to hear like the little things that you did, you know, just inspiring Fox, like, oh, we spent $100 and we got creative and we built this set. And for the average person, it's like, oh, well, before I watched that, it was almost like unattainable. Like, oh, I would never be able to make a video like that. You know what I mean? So we're trying to inspire. We're trying to show love. If you guys are in the chat, please go and follow Fox Beach on YouTube. Go follow him on Twitter. We're going to watch a couple of these new videos. I've been supporting you guys, and you should too. Fox Beach is a hell of a dude. Great, amazing artist. Especially It's Alright, It's Okay. Really love that song, dude. The lyrics. I'm a sucker for
We'll
like
watch that one too.
We will. I'm a sucker for positive lyrics, bro. So like I like that, you know. And without any further ado, chat, unless you want to say any last things to Fox Beach, I'm going to play a couple of his music videos. These are recent. These are really fresh, really brand new, all right? Fox, if you wanted to add anything to while we're watching.
I was just watching that.
No, man. Thank you guys for being here. You go back to the whole budget thing. Like, again, most of these videos for like my music is just me and a buddy just going out and having fun. So, I want this again to be a big inspo. Like, you don't need money. You don't really need anything to make some cool stuff. Just go out and have fun. Slapper.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I really like this song.
Shout out Recycle Bin, who also produced this song.
That's awesome.
I love the lyrics, Fox.
Thank you, man.
I want to make a lyric video for you.
What you said about that would be sick, dude. Let's do it.
All right, because
Spooky game.
one of my goals on my channel is to put out a new lyric video every week, and ideally it would be for like an artist that was on Spooky Sunday. Also, I have a Spotify playlist where I pick my favorite song from each artist that has been on Spooky Sunday, and I add my favorite song to that playlist. So I'm going to be adding this song to that playlist as well.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. J2, how you feeling tonight, man? Are you hyped?
Yeah. I don't know. It's always dope just hearing this come up stories. In my opinion, it motivates you, but it also like I don't know. Like I'm just looking at these videos with way more just I don't know, just admiration. Just because I know like he's really just like I don't know. He's putting a lot of effort into it. There's no gimmick or anything to what he does. It's for just what he wants to. It's all his business.
Brutal, anything you want to comment on before we end the stream tonight?
I really like your music style. Your lyrics,
Yeah.
just the whole vibe. Nice.
Thank you, man.
Devin, brother, appreciate you again for being here. Like, I think I stole you from Swain, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Shout out Swain.
Shout out Swain.
I actually was. I tuned in way long ago when you did that Spooky Fest.
Yeah.
I wasn't part of showing up to it or anything, but I like supported the whole thing.
Okay.
That's
and
dope.
it kind of
That's
fell
dope.
back for a little bit just because I don't know, I wasn't on social media for a bit, and then Swain kind of like I was just like, yo, I forgot about Spooky Gang. What the fuck? How'd I forget?
Yeah, how?
And now I'm back in. So.
And now you'll never forget again.
Nah,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
I love this shit. Like,
Let's go.
I love the community. I love how you have new people here every week who, specifically, I love how you're touching the underside of it because people like Fox Beach, people like Haunter, they deserve the recognition.
100%.
Because without them, those videos that save people's lives wouldn't be possible.
It wouldn't even happen, bro. Like, that shit wouldn't even happen, bro. And you have to have the right artist. Like, the right videographer for the right artist. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it makes a difference to have somebody that's a visual artist. I don't like to just say, like, oh, somebody that makes music videos. No, they're a visual artist, bro. They take pictures and they put them together, like animated pictures.
Say, we even get really into, like, the covers I've, like, shot, too, for, like, some of the artists.
I didn't even know you did.
Oh, yeah. Like the Trauma Factory album cover. Couple of, like, Little West covers, too.
And also, Fox, if you ever drop an album or a project, please hit me up. I would love to host a listening party for you, or anybody else that I've had on the show, aside from a Spooky Sunday. So it could be any day of the week. It doesn't have to be a Spooky Sunday episode. Just a little something where you're like, hey, I'm dropping a project. I want people to hear it. You know, like,
yeah.
I feel like anything is better than nothing when it comes to that kind of thing, you know?
For sure.
What about a music video premiere?
That would be cool.
Anything, really. We're always here for you, bro. And if you guys are in the chat still and you guys made it through the last 2 hours, dude, the hours just fly by. I'm being so serious. Like, it doesn't feel like we've been chatting for 2 hours already, but it's crazy. It really just goes by so fast. Every week.
So chill.
And
I feel like we're just talking about half the chat being in New York.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank
30 minutes ago.
I want to thank everybody in the chat again. King, my cousin Alex, who's in here. Brutal, Hellraiser, everybody. Saw Skeletons, who's an absolute legend. Jazz, Grace. You guys just make a huge difference. Like, we couldn't really do this without you at all. There's no way we can do this without you guys. So thank you for being here. And like, we're gonna play this last video by Fox. I think this is your latest. It's called Bananas, and it's produced by Cole 3K.
I was watching this not that long ago.
So if you guys have any questions for him or anything you want to ask, to end this before we end the stream, now's your chance. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and peep this.
Shout out everyone for pulling up tonight.
Yeah, we're so grateful for you, bro.
It was really fun.
Yeah, everybody's been hyped this whole week leading up to
Put some bananas in the chat right now, everybody. Put some bananas in the chat right freaking now.
Hold on.
Put some bananas in the chat. I'm gonna grab my phone. Chat, I'm grabbing my phone.
Shout out Cole.
Hold on.
Chat, I'm doing it.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Fox Beach. Thank you again, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you so much.
Great gift.
If you guys haven't already, go on Twitter, 99 Fox Beach. Go on YouTube, search Fox Beach. You will find him. Alright, chat, I need you.
If not, I'm deleting Fortnite account.
So many bananas in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Let's go, baby. I feel like this is Mario Kart. Alex has followed you on YouTube. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, subscribe to Spooky Gang.
Yeah, if you guys are watching the content and you're enjoying tonight's content and you are not already subscribed, please do.
You gotta think about the people that are coming from.
I put in a solid effort every single week, J2, to find somebody amazing, and we completed this week's quest by having Fox Beach as a special guest on Spooky Sunday, episode number 11.
All right, now everybody go. Hold up, you got Instagram?
Hey,
Fox Beach.
Yeah, I do. It's,
everybody go spam his recent post with bananas.
Let's go
right now,
man. Chat, I don't know. Wait. Does anybody have any last words? We got 18 people in the chat still right now after 2 hours. Like, that's freaking crazy, bro.
Sick.
Like, by the way, we need that watch time so I can partner with YouTube. But Jakuda, how did you feel about tonight's episode, brother?
Very inspirational. Like, just with the TOB one as well, like, same goes. It's like, it's really nice to see, like, the faces behind all the projects and stuff. Like, as I guess like music lovers and stuff, we see all these like, you know, videos being put out, like music videos and whatnot, and it's like, it's dope to see that, like, you know, where it basically stems from, like who's behind it and stuff like that. So it gives us like more of an appreciation to like the whole process, you know.
No doubt, bro.
What? Appreciate you guys for even like caring like that much too, you know.
Now we care, man.
Definitely speak for a lot of people like behind the scenes, you know.
Yeah, and if you haven't, I need to start like a referral program or something. So if you have anybody that might make a great episode, you know, an interesting episode of Spooky Sunday, please, you know, make it happen with me. Yeah, we're always trying to grow, and I feel like every person that we talk to is like a new network of like, oh, you know, this person and that person, and it just makes it interesting.
World Wide Web.
It's a World Wide Web, man.
Connected, baby.
But again, everybody, if you haven't already, please go and follow Fox Beach on Twitter, on YouTube. Everyth's in the chat.
Go comment bananas on his Instagram.
Go throw some
99 Fox Beach.
99 Fox Beach on Instagram. Go show a little bit of love.
Bananas.
And Fox, what would be your biggest advice to somebody that's just out here chasing dreams?
Have fun. That's it. Have fun and be curious. Like, those are the two biggest things, man. Everything else will, as long as you love it and be around like the right people, like, and even if you think no one's like watching, trust me, they are. They will find you.
It's crazy how they really are, bro. I feel like when we do an episode, I feel like, oh, you know, nobody's watching, but really people are, you know. People are watching.
You would always be surprised, man. Like, trust me, even when it seems like nothing's really going on, if you keep on like putting steps, you know, one brick at a time, it's all gonna pile up. So just have fun and experiment and always be curious, man. For real.
So stay creative, guys. Keep going. Don't give up. Have fun. Keep believing in yourselves. Lean into the things that make you who you are, the things that make you different, the things that you like. That matters. You know, all those little things matter. And I think that just being happy is a huge part of what we're doing around here. Making music, making art, making something that matters to people. I think that is huge. And I just want to thank you again, Fox, for being on the show, for being on Spooky Sunday, for sharing your experiences with us, for giving us such inspiring stories where I hope everybody in the chat can watch this and be like, yo, I want to go make a music video, or I want to go shoot something, or I want to go try something that I never tried before.
I'm try to record something after this.
Like Fox said earlier, chat, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can do things on your phone. It doesn't matter. You know, like, just get out there and have fun. If you like it, other people will like it too. And like Fox said earlier, people are watching, even when it feels like they're not. So don't give up.
Definitely true.
Don't give up. Keep going. Keep grinding. Whatever your dream is, like, it's all about the journey. It's not about the day that you make it. It's not about the day that you blow up. It's not about the day that something specific happens. It's about waking up every day and choosing to spend your life doing something that you love. And if you keep doing that,
doing everything you can to make it happen,
amazing things will happen, J2. I promise you guys. So once again, last time I'm gonna say it, everybody go find Fox Beach, show him some love, tell him Spooky sent you, and I will see everybody. Go find Bananas on YouTube, his new single, and yeah, this is sick, guys. I appreciate you so much. I love you guys. Chat, everybody that pulled up tonight means the world to me. Yeah. We're gonna call it because it's been 2 hours and that's what we do. But fuck, man, I'm just blown away by how sick this episode was. I think it keeps getting better and better, and it's like hard to end them, brutal. It's hard to end them because they're just so sick. But you know, we do what we do around here, and we do our best. So, Fox, any last words for the chat?
Thank you again, everyone, for coming out and just joining and hanging out tonight. Like, and shout out Spooky Gang.
Let's go, baby. All right, chat. We'll see you next Sunday. It's going to be a little bit different time. Usually we go live at 7 p.m. every Sunday, but I think next Sunday the time is going to be a little different because our special guest is in Ukraine, so we're going to make slight adjustments. It's going to be earlier than usual, so make sure you're watching the Discord / my Twitter for updates on that, okay? So you can get the exact time and everything. Otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing week. I love you all. Stay blessed, and thank you again, Fox, for everything. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have an amazing week. I hope you have an amazing year. I'm looking forward to everything that you are doing. I'm going to be following, and I hope that the rest of the chat is too.
Yeah.
Shout out Spooky Gang.
Yeah.
All right, gang. We'll see you next Sunday. Love you.